So, this stage, done all the prep needed, is going to be an auxiliary battle first. We're not playing online, so yeah, today's just a practice battle. This will be a chance to earn a little gold, and then I believe the next thing is they're going to do a seminar in the third one, so I only get to do that one day of exploration during the first month. So, we'll see, depending how fast all this goes, we might get to the actual trip to Zanado. If not, we'll do that on the next one. We continue on with whole file 15 here. What is nice is during this first battle, you're not allowed to do any recruitment, you're not allowed to do any, bring anyone in. So for this one battle, or rather the...
In battle, it's necessary to deploy battalions so that students... I doubt I...
Yeah, so you actually get to just focus on being the character, being one of the 8 characters that you inherit here. So I'm very familiar with that concept here. Let's make sure everyone's doing it right, because I did a lot of weirdness. Two swords. Two axes. Gotta get supply, but trade the axe out. At this point, Fortune should be fine. We'll leave the blacksmith eventually switch that thing out. Let's see. What else did he say? She's got the swords. Hubert has a bow just in case. Petra has a bow, which she need a sword. Oh wait, she's got the steel sword. Let's trade that. She's not much speed based. There we go. A little better. I think that covers it. Everyone's at least got some type of melee weapon that they can stun with those orders. I'm just saying that. Until we can actually get it fixed, we'll just keep that in the chamber. Alright, so let's actually get started. Practice battle map. Yeah, this map is done. Bigger question is... So 14 level 3s and a level 5. So effectively, all of my people will be created in the practice group. So that's gonna be fun. But that does give us a chance in practice run maybe get luckily, Maddening, you can do classic or casual, unfortunately. Since every other time I've done casual and classic, I did it normal and hard. Once again,
I am Ferdinand von
first ever
Iron.
attempt, we'll go.
Stay focused.
I will prevail.
Melee fighters.
Put me in there.
Oh no. I will get the victory.
As you wish.
That's my cue.
Battle.
prevail. Failure is not an option.
Wow, amazing.
Nothing to do with that being a challenge.
You fought well.
I gotta put it off the front line here.
I thought I was dead. One more success.
How humiliating.
Yeah, it worked.
What were you doing?
That is that. It's...
roses have thorns.
We're gonna have to deal with
Witness frigid pride.
okay.
Caution is needed. Flame spirit protect me.
I can fight through anything. You should be honored.
What a jump. Right makes might, right?
I will not be stopping.
my power. That one.
Yeah, that's a good amount of money there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Petra took out 4 people. Good work. Yeah, they've been tearing it up so far. At least now that we've gotten out of that horrifying battle of the houses. Okay, we are rapidly approaching the end of this month. I'll instruct manually because I still have
I still. My efforts were not in vain. Nothing worth celebrating.
yeah, we get the extra.
Praise isn't necessary, really. I'm.
Never underestimate a noble. I will master this. I am quite pleased.
You're quite the motivator, Professor.
Macule Day. Interesting they use Macule to start because it's one you have very little.
Must I? Fine. But I will sing it solemnly.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
Oh, that wasn't enough. I was hoping I'd be able to get into the next level.
We're on a roll.
The battlefield has much to teach.
I've grasped it. How lovely.
Awesome. We got a bunch of people we're really close to. So what I need to do is figure out where I want to boost. Be good for them, but bow and magic would be a good call. I do like this idea.
Perhaps I've been well taught. How long will this take?
I think I got it.
Got a couple spells out of this.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it's only been 20 minutes. Yeah, we can give this battle a go.
Perfect timing, Professor. I've just received word from the Knights. They've located the bandits.
It seems they have them cornered. They are in Zanado, the Red Canyon.
I can't wait to get started. I'll strike down those heinous thieves before they know what hit them.
Charge ahead if you must, Caspar. Just do not put the rest of us in danger.
I'm going back. I won't be of any help anyway, and I don't want to get hurt. Don't worry, Byrne. It's just some bandits. We'll have no trouble at all.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Unfounded optimism isn't a great strategy. Let's just get this over with.
There is nothing to get over. We will work with each other to achieve our mission.
It's time, Professor. Give us our orders and let's move out.
Alright, here we go. One more day, and it is time. Now, they hadn't tracked the bandits down to send us on the 31st. What was the plan? Because, like, they said you have to have one by the end of the month. Everyone else probably it wasn't too difficult if they weren't fighting anything, but if we were looking for someone, they didn't find them, or we just automatically assume
So, we are taking children into battle, are we? I am not certain I will be able to sleep soundly after beholding something like that. I shall allow you to turn back the hands of time. But no, this power is not infinite.
So yeah, interesting that Sophie does not approve of this entire mindset right now. It does make me wonder, like, what were the ideals of Sophis at the beginning, and by the end, what did they turn into?
Welcome! Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back soon.
This is a much stingier game here. I imagine that's going to be a problem as we go on.
So this is the Red Canyon. A ruin of sorts by the look of it. Let's end this quickly. The thieves must have been driven back. Be careful or the cornered mice might bite us.
The Knights chased us all the way here?
Chief, let's get out of here. There's no way we can win against them.
Shut your dumb mouth! Where would we go at this point? You can't be a thief if you fear death!
Professor, I hear there's a back road to the west. Why don't we split up and attack from both the west and the front? If we advance tactfully, we can attack our enemy from both sides. I leave the rest to you. Regardless, we must cross the bridge first.
At this point, I've got a level 4 and level 3, so it would make sense with an entire team of level 1s. 5 level 1s over here. 6 right here. We'd probably want to split them up. 3 and 3. Since these are the only 2 who have leveled up, and myself, we'll probably pair together. And I'll go ahead. 3, 6, 9. Split.
Oh no.
Stay focused.
I will get the victory.
That's my cue.
As you wish. Battle.
Put me in there.
Yeah, these 2 are just gonna stay put. Us.
Shut!
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Right makes money, right? Are all real battles this exciting? Come on, let's get on to the next one.
I like that he's into the idea of all of the other would be Swedish.
Anywhere I can hide. I don't care if they're stealing. Can I go home?
I don't think she's necessarily doing something killing. It's just the. I really don't want to be here. Alright, so.
I will prevail.
She can, so I'll give it a shot.
Witness my power. Regrettable, but there was no other way.
Yeah, she's all my people. It also was not her first takedown because we know she did it in the initial battle. Alright, so now, the big important point is we want to tank these guys. Let's do
Forgive me.
I will prevail.
Battle?
Stay focused. I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Oh no.
Put me in there.
That's my cue.
It's time.
As you wish.
I will get the victory.
Your defeat was inevitable. My...
Losing Ferdinand was actually a much bigger problem. You can actually attack fire from this side.
You require aid? We've got to try.
Right now,
My heart is full of victory. People and beasts are as one. Calm your heart, and do not be worried about this killing. All roses have thorns.
Well, like what you see. So, is making us experience a real battle part of the church's teachings?
It is what it is. Is third group coming? And that guy.
Appreciate it.
We'll contribute. You were wide open.
This is our chance.
Damn it!
not an option. I've mastered.
Each battle a chance to grow.
One of the primary issues that were left. This time is better spent.
Still raring to go. That's why I train. Now.
Think this through.
And I didn't even enjoy it. I
Now you know your limits.
What?
Down to 5.
That is that. Another.
Seeing some action.
My limit is nearby.
It's simple. Perhaps I should retreat. Huh. Victory.
Witness frigid pride.
Careful now.
I will prevail.
We'll see if we can basically force this to work, because now it won't be a two-pronged strategy. We're going to fight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. The other guy's not a huge deal, and it cost us.
Be mindful.
I will get the victory.
Stay focused.
I'd like to take it easy.
Failure is not an option. One.
Battle.
Now it's time to make 5 different attackers. Change that here. Alright.
You're... It can't be.
Oh, wait.
The mercenary from before? So what, now you're pals with the Knights?
Oh, you know what? I am good for this.
Spoiled little noble! Just die like a good little rich kid!
Do you really think being born a commoner gives you the right to kill? Despicable.
I will win!
I should have never listened to that idiot.
That's how you do it. Get some level.
Hard work created this.
Show me more. Thank you for leading us, Professor. Though I suppose there was no way we could lose to a familiar foe. In any case, something about this canyon feels inexplicably strange.
Well done. That's why we're starting with the casual version, because it gave me a chance to definitely survive some stuff that I was not gonna otherwise survive. Natal Guard did a great job on that one. Right. Mod wants to run through here.
it is that you recall this place. You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so. Although the battle's at an end, do not feel too at ease. Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place.
It is interesting that, yeah, they're immediately both aware that there's a problem. Like, there should be no reason either one of them knows this. Well, they can self-possess no memory, so maybe she's not. Why would no one have this thing? But it's a cool idea. Like, they try to piece together this puzzle. I almost feel like Sophus could put it together, but doesn't want to. I'm curious. I gotta speak on that. Pay attention.
As far as I can tell, this is your first time here. Here? I dare say it would be impossible to have forgotten such a place as this. I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and this strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place. And yet, a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all things in between. If I was somehow here before, I wonder what took place.
Professor, I was wondering where you were. It's about time we headed back to the monastery.
It is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost. Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more.
But it is noting, like, they were in her home, and she still recognized that.
I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same. In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do. Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
On our way out, I had the chance to observe the Red Canyon. Did you notice anything, Professor?
Yes. There was some odd stuff that you probably wouldn't be able to follow.
Of course. I expected as much. The area was covered in ruins, each more curious than the last. They did not match the architectural style of any era or culture within the Empire, or across all of Fodlan for that matter. That can only mean one thing. The Valley civilization must have flourished and fallen in the distant past, long before the Empire was established. Who do you think lived there? It's possible they weren't even human. Perhaps their remnants still influence this world.
But it is interesting what they choose to focus on each one. Like Edelgard obviously focused on the architecture.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry. Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, how was your time in Zanado? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. For a goddess from the heavens, Zanado could only have been a temporary haven.
Yeah, technically anything is temporary if you leave it and
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess, a gift to help guide the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul. I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seros.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when next we meet.
A goddess? I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Zanado was my home back when the goddess walked the land. If so, what does that make me now? A ghost?
yes.
Are you simple? That's impossible. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected? Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on, and now I'm forced to stay with you instead. No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
There is like such a mix of like complete, utter just irritation with every part of this. Alright. Make a save. We'll get to the screen first. Before we cut off. Plus it'll get us over the hour, because we're right there now.
Part 1. White Clouds. Garland Moon. Mutiny in the Mist. When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrestia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
They're talking about the romantic culture of these names. Supposed to how they were once numbered. Though those numbers do at least still hang here for us. Gives us a chance to at least sort of track what the year would be in a Gregorian calendar. Alright, generate some money.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
We have received reports that Lord Zanado has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Who is Lord Zanado? Who that guy?
Lord Zanado is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Zanado's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights' rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
This is Catherine. She will be leading the Knights whom you will be accompanying.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest Knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Seros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the church.
That is like one of the most like bizarre lines. It does really speak to the motivation of like why Rhea does a lot of what she does.
Thank you so much.
And we have finally made it here. And hey, we get beginner exams. Good choice. Let's do that. Only 2 of us can. If I want to. That's okay. Myrmidon would be with the sword. I mean automatic, but I think I want to stick with the fighter. So that means I do need to at least boost a couple other things here first. Otherwise, it's not a huge increase. Edelgard, however, is ready. She didn't have bow and brawn, but she's already strong enough to be a fighter, so let's go for it.
As expected.
There we go. Going well. And we have some support, so you know what? Let's see how many. 1. 2. Okay, we'll run the 2. Give us something to do to close out. Is that we're not super pressed for time.
Training again. You're certainly working hard, Caspar.
Oh, Edelgard. You scared me. You should have said something.
I did, but no matter. What has you training with such intensity? It's never good to neglect one's training, but overdoing it is ill-advised as well. You could already give any student here a battle they wouldn't soon forget.
You think so? Well, thanks. I appreciate that. I can't really stop training, though. I gotta get better if I expect to get anywhere in this world.
If memory serves, you're the second son of House Burgleys, right?
That's right. My older brother is the heir, and there are already too many mouths to feed in our family, so I can't count on any support. I pretty much have to make it on my own, you know?
I understand. It's difficult being born a noble. Those who inherit everything also inherit great burdens, but the same can be said of those who inherit nothing.
What are you talking about? I don't have any troubles. Who cares if I don't inherit anything? It just means I get to cut a path to my own future. You know what your problem is, Edelgard? You always have to make everything about you.
You know, I actually do appreciate the way that it is. Obviously, he's very blunt to the point of not fully thinking through even what he's saying. But, like, he sees everything as an opportunity where Edelgard almost can see only the drawbacks in all of this. Like, she sees, like, frustration in all parts of the system. To the point that even the people who are enjoying themselves, like, she sees, like, just the negativity in it. So I do think Caspar is a really good influence on her.
Are you picking a fight, Caspar?
Hey, now come on. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. Always happy to fight, though, if that's what you want.
I have no desire to bicker with you. Good luck with your training. Goodbye.
What was that about? I'll never understand her.
And we got Hubert and Dorothea. Incredible, this is one of the ones that gets it.
Completely unreasonable. How will I see to this?
Hubie, what are you doing here?
A routine matter. No cause for concern.
Ah, so it's something to do with 80 then.
And?
She really is all you ever think about, isn't she? Look, I know you're doing all this so that she'll like you, but if you go too far, she'll end up pushing you away. Maybe even hate you.
This has nothing to do with swaying Lady Edelgard's sentiments. I am simply her humble servant. I do what is in her best interest. Whether she cares for me or not is irrelevant.
It really doesn't look that way to me. I bet you'd follow any order Adie gave if you thought it would make her like you. Am I right?
Any order? What a thing to suggest. But the answer is no. I will decline any directive that I deem would not be beneficial to her.
Is that right? So, just for example, if Adie commanded you to find yourself a suitable wife, would you do it?
If it would benefit her in some way for me to marry, then yes, I would marry.
It's easy to say that now, with no bridal party in sight. But if it was the day of the wedding? Nah, I don't believe that.
I don't care what you believe. My only wish is to see Lady Edelgard fulfill her ambitions. All other matters pale in comparison.
Hubie, pale in comparison? You've seen too many operas. I don't think you understand how the world works. At all.
And I don't care what you think either. I would make any sacrifice to support Lady Edelgard. It's a shame you've never experienced such devotion.
You're right. I don't have anyone like that right now. But maybe someday I will.
Then maybe someday you'll understand. Until then, we will never see eye to eye. Now, if you will excuse me, I have much to do.
Hubie, I don't get you. Although I do find your point of view just fascinating.
Alright, we have some levels here. And yeah, I don't think right now it's worth it to go for the point. I'll go down that route later. Right now, let's see. So Ferdinand's still at level 2. Hubert's at level 1. Leonhardt got to level 2. Caspar got to level 2. Thea got to level 2. Petra got to level 3. And yeah, Bernadette's been at level 1 as well. But with the two of them, Bernadette will get almost the next hit. So a practice battle, especially focusing on these two, should be enough to get them up to the next one. But I probably should start holding back on Edelgard Mouth, otherwise we're gonna have to just tank with 2 people. That is not gonna be pleasant. Double check here. We are gonna go on the exploration project. Yeah, mission assistance. Like I said, I went in character for these. You saw now that Edelgard's in a different one. Yeah, we'll stick to the class. Alright. So I think that closes things up for today. We all had a good time here. And some talk about the NPC All-Star very So we'll deal with it then for the time being. We'll close. Awkwardly staring at some of us who is just sitting in our room with no chair. Alright. Y'all have a good one. Talk to you soon.